Good morning, everyone. So before I test out the Bedhead waver, I wanted to just show you my hair before because I am gonna go get a quick trim. I want to create more of an angle and add some layers so I can create some more texture in my hair. Yes, I do have a little bit of pink left over in my hair. So here's the before and after. I wasn't expecting to get this type of cut. We have kind of a stacked look, but after our consultation, we decided on this type of cut, and I'm actually very happy with it. I like how much more volume I can create with this now instead of it all just being one length. So that's that, and it's a little bit shorter than I was thinking it would look, but I'm fine with it. I've had short hair forever, and plus these long pieces are basically how long my hair all was. So I dig it. I dig it. So I'm just gonna chill for a bit, drink some coffee, and then I'm gonna set up my little area and we're gonna test out the Bedhead waver. It'll be interesting to see how it looks on this type of haircut, this type of length. So stay tuned. Hi. All right, so let's turn this down because I am watching Cherry Wallace. I love watching her videos and everything that she unboxes. So that's playing in the background because I can't sit in a room by myself with nothing else happening. So I did get it from Target. And here's what the box looks like. If you're going to shop, this is what it looks like. Those of you who do not know, I am in cosmetology school and we just recently learned how to do roller sets. So I actually was looking for a hot rollers so I could do that because I enjoyed doing the roller sets. So I thought I would enjoy doing the hot rollers because it's basically the same thing. There wasn't any at Target. I didn't feel like going to Walmart because I just wanted to go home. But I wanted to try a waver. I've seen the pink deep one that has been going around. I can't remember what it's called, but that one is beautiful. It makes beautiful waves, nice and deep beachy waves. These are going to make a little bit of a smaller, tighter wave because the barrel is smaller. So let's try it out. Came out pretty easy, actually. Cute little teal color here. Looks like, okay, so they have a high and low setting. So that must be for the temperature because I don't see the barrel moving at all. Let's open it up. Yeah, no, the barrel, it's not like a one rod type barrel. It's actually all, together like that. I'm speaking of this part here. So let's just plug this in and go at it, I suppose. All right, so let's turn it on. Okay, I wonder if it's gonna turn green when it's ready. I don't know, but I have it. It's okay. So what I don't really like is you can't tell what the temperature is. I would even rather prefer if it had like a low, medium, or high. Right here it just says high and low, and then you spin it, and it doesn't say any temperature degrees or anything. So I'm just going to try and go not all the way, kind of in the middle, because I don't think my hair needs to be on the highest heat setting. My plan of action is to not hold it on as long on these underneath pieces just because they are shorter, just to keep some length since my hair is shorter. And then as I go up, I'll kind of hold the tool on my hair for a little bit longer to get more of the wave, and then we'll slowly get more body as we go up. So I'm also gonna go grab a heat protectant quick. So the heat protectant that I just so happen to have is the Way, I think it's called, leave-in conditioner. I need to get some more. This is running out. I always put product in my hand because I just feel like I have more control. So that is what I'm doing. And this is first day hair because I just did get that haircut and she shampooed my hair. So this is fresh, clean hair right now. Okay, so this has been sitting and getting warm, and I just have a feeling that it doesn't turn green when it's ready. I think it just doesn't do anything. Because I did do a quick, I wonder, yeah, there isn't much instruction. Maybe there is on the website, but I don't see anything. It just kind of says high heat up to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, multiple heat settings, instant recovery, whatever that means, plate locking switch, 3-year limited warranty, blah, 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 style guide. Oh, maybe it's in here. Okay. First thing says, when using the waiver for the first time, select the lowest heat setting and test one small section of hair. So maybe I will put it on the lowest setting because if I don't have to fry my hair, use extra heat on it, then I won't. So I just put it on the lowest heat setting and I'm gonna see how that works and then we can go up from there. All right, let's get going. So I'm kind of nervous. I don't know. It's just such a big tool. Makes me feel like I'm gonna burn myself. And I'm not like in the best position with my cord. All right. I don't have a hairbrush by me, so I'm just gonna use my hands. Ooh. Oh my God, this freaks me out. I don't know why. Ooh, that's cute. I could have probably left it on for longer, but I'm just, like I said, so I'm gonna go over that last bump so we keep the same. Yeah, okay. Okay, so once you feel like it's getting easier and easier as I use it, just as with any tool, trying to see where I should do the next one. I don't know why this is confusing me. So you go here, then I'll go right here. Oop. There. That's cute. That's given some nice texture to it. So yes, I am in my first semester of cosmetology school and it's going very well. I went in kind of knowing what I wanted to specialize in, which I want to do hair, but I also wanted to keep my options open so I didn't like feel forced into one category. But I love every time we work on hair. If you would like to see more that I'm doing and things that I am working on, you can follow me on Instagram. I post things that I work on the mannequin heads because that's all we're really doing as far as for hair right now. We're just doing on the mannequin heads at this point. But we have been doing, you know, facial type stuff on each other and what else? We did makeup on each other and stuff like that. But yes, we wear masks and face shields. Yeah, I don't really feel like talking anymore about COVID, so let's not. So far, I'm really liking this. I like anything that gives my hair body and texture. So I'm gonna hold it in for like 10 seconds. I mean, because it is on the lowest setting, so I'd rather have it on the lowest setting and hold it in for a little bit longer than have it on the highest setting and accidentally keep it in for too long and like see, like, look how nice that is. That's very nice, very defined, and this is on the lowest heat setting. So I probably will just continue to use the lowest heat setting unless I want it to last a lot longer. Then I will go higher in heat because that will help with longevity. This is definitely a lot easier to do than the only thing I don't like is like, okay, that's why. Oh my god, I was like, why is it so hard to get the hair in? Because I was like keeping it like this and it was kind of staying stuck like that. So I guess that's a flaw, I feel like, because you shouldn't have to, like, I feel like it should just open up all the way. Because it just continually became harder and harder to get the hair in there, but now I understand why. Okay. And I really like to just grab any pieces that I feel like need a little bit more texture, just to make it more messy. I'll just grab some little pieces. Don't keep those in for too long because they're going to heat up a lot easier than a big section. See, I'm like having to open it up again. I feel like that's kind of a minor thing, but if I'm reviewing something, I mean, I'm gonna say what I think. Especially when you're like somebody who's always has one hand working on something and the other hand, you know, working with the heat tool. You don't always like to have to like take your other hand, open it back up. You know what I mean? Because like right now I'm grabbing a section, doing it. It just kind of adds time to the process. Yeah, I feel like this definitely takes a little bit of, what's the word that I always try to look for when I'm talking about this? Like, you need to kind of play with the tool a little bit to master it. Because I keep getting these weird, like, large bumps. I thought that one was going to turn out really good, but it kind of didn't. But once again, waves are waves and they don't need to be perfect, so I think that section that I didn't really like, I'm not going to take the whole section and do it. I'm actually only going to take part of it because it doesn't look so bad on its when there's little smaller pieces of it. And plus this will help change, or this will help add some more texture in it, having another different wave from that one, if that makes sense. I'm going to try and get this one a little bit more uniform. Okay, I'm just kind of moving the hair around, seeing if there's any other pieces. Like I said, I don't want it to be perfect, so I am so oily. I think it's mostly sweat. I'm very, very warm. This light, the heat tool, everything. That one's wavy enough. Okay. Now I'm going to kind of put it in the parting that I want it. Let's add a little bit on the end of this one. That one's being very weird. Ah. See, like I could have definitely went for a more all uniform look, but I'm just not into that. I'm more into like, I was walking in the woods, went for a little swim, then went for a little bit more of a walk in the woods, and then I came out looking like this. That's what I usually go for. So I'm gonna call this good, but it is a little frizzy, but I have some hairspray that I'm going to use. It's a light hairspray. This one is actually a texturizing beach spray. This one's by Cake. I love the smell of it, and I like the light hold of it. I once again put it in my hand. This will help define the curls and bring down some of that frizziness. we are big. That's what I like though. Big, messy hair. Still looks cute behind the ear, okay. That's always a good thing because that's what I'm doing half the time anyways. I like to make sure that when I put my hair behind my ears, I have pieces that have good texture to them. This one could have a little bit more, so I'm going to quickly, because it is a small piece, there. Because those are the pieces that are framing the face when your hair is behind the ear. Okay, I do like how this turned out. I feel like with this type of tool, you kind of need to figure out how you want it to turn out and adjust accordingly. If you wanted more of a uniform wave, like having all of them go the same way, you're gonna want to make sure that every layer matches up. So you have that uniform wave all going the same way. And making sure your sections are really clean so that there's not as much frizz going on. But like I said, I don't mind that. Considering your parting, because once again, if you want a more uniform look, you want to have it basically in the part that you're going to wear it, style it that way. But like I said, I don't mind having it all be different. So you can basically part it in any part that you want. Because all the waves are different anyways, so if you move the wave, it's just gonna blend in with the other ones because they're all not uniform anyways, you know what I mean? Because if you had all this uniform and you put a little bit of hair from this side over here, that one wave is gonna stick out type thing. So how should I rate this? Let's do like a 1 through 10 rating, 1 being super shitty, 10 being like the most amazing thing I've ever used. I would give this a solid 7 because I do like the outcome that I produced, but there's a couple things that I don't like about the tool itself when using it, which is how it gets stuck. Like you can just see right there how it stays in that spot, and I have to open it back up because once you get to this point where it stays like this, it's harder to get the hair in it, so then you have to open it back up. And it's kind of like you get a hand workout closing this, opening and closing this. But I feel like that might be something with a lot of wavers, because I mean you do have to have more, it's going to be more bulky if you're going to be having the barrels to make the waves anyways. And another thing that I didn't really like was the heat setting, how it's just basically like a reel. You can't tell exactly how much heat it is. It does say it gets up to 400, so you would have to assume that, you know, it doesn't get any higher than 400. So I don't know, if you put it in the middle, you'd be at, see, that's what I don't know. I don't know what is, so then it makes me wonder, what is the lowest heat setting at? Maybe it does say that in the brochure thingy, but I just don't see that. Anyways, that's like getting really, really picky, I guess, because I did have it on the lowest heat setting and it worked well. That's how I got this outcome. And I'm thinking if you want more of a uniform look, like I was speaking of, you might want to have it on a higher heat setting so you get that like very distinct wave from the barrel. So that's about it with this. I will be using it again. I think it created really cute waves. I'm curious how this is going to wear because I used it on the lowest heat setting and I didn't hold it in for very long. That's about it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and subscribe, hit the like button if you did enjoy it. If not, that's okay. Just leave no hard feelings. Just if you don't have anything nice to say, do not say it. You have a great rest of your day, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.